Mhm. I'm just going for a walk, and I thought I'd start a new little segment to go live on YouTube where I go on walks and I just talk. I kind of just let my intuition guide me. So, whatever topic we feel free to talk about. Usually, when I go on walks, I honestly just try to stay away from my cell phone. I usually keep my phone either just in my pocket or just at the crib so I don't even be tempted. But today, I want to film it, and I really love walks. I find them to be one of the best things you could do for your overall health. Um, because I think walks have so many beautiful benefits. So when you're walking, obviously you're getting physical benefit out of it. You're getting your blood pumping, getting your legs moving. You're not just sedentary sitting. You're also getting outside, enjoying nature, connecting with kind of like the energy of the world. You got cars moving around, you got the trees blowing, you got birds, clouds, different, all these different colors, different smells. You're interacting, you know what I mean? So it kind of wakes up all your senses. And then my favorite thing to do is focus on like my thoughts. What am I producing? What am I saying to myself? So I usually do a lot of affirmations while I'm walking. uh I make sure I keep my core tight and I walk with strong posture, not tight, but like just a strong posture. And I always, whenever I'm speaking my affirmations, I'm constantly speaking in the form of I know, like what I am now, and in a grateful way, So I am happy and great. I am so happy and grateful now that I know, and I'll just complete that sentence with a affirmation, whatever I'm focusing on. But walks, I've been walking. mm, I walk so much. I've been walking for years. And what inspired me to even start going on walks is just I live in Cape Coral, okay, and that's in Florida, but this is a retirement city. This is, well, it was, but it's mostly older people, retirees, and I watch them. I watch what they do. I'm very observant, and I like human behavior. So I watch people, and I see the people who are healthy, vibrant, and lively are those who stay moving. So I definitely recommend going on walks. You could get some sun as well, some vitamin D. That might be one of the biggest reasons you should go for a walk. If you go for walks after you eat, it'll literally boost your metabolism. It'll help you break down some of that food into energy quicker and not store it as fat. So a walk, a walk a day keeps old age away. I don't know. A walk a day is honestly, you should do it. Everybody should do it. Mhm. So it's definitely a beautiful day. It's definitely warm, but it's absolutely beautiful. I'll usually go on a walk prior to my workout, just so I could get my body woke up, or wake it up. So then I usually will continue after my walk. I'll continue a workout, and it's a body weight strength training workout. So it's not like a hit, it's not high intensity, it's not circuits, it's just nice controlled movements using your own body weight and thinking about the stretch and the contraction and tension. But then after that, I like to ramp it up a little bit, and I try to finish with some plyometrics. I'll do this different type of jumping exercises or one-legged balance, whatever it may be, and then finish strong with some burpees. You know, these walks just I focus on gratitude. Whenever I take these walks, I just focus on so much gratitude. Gratitude for what I am, for who I am, for what I have, for what I've been through, for the people that I have in my life, experiences that I get to experience, whether some might define negative or positive, they're just experiences and I'm grateful for all of them. I'm even grateful for my affirmations because when I speak from a place of feeling as if I already have these things, then it allows me to put myself in a space where I can be grateful for these things as if I do have them. And I don't really do it a lot for material things. It's more about what I want from this life. Um, Even though this whole life is material. But gratitude is the answer to everything. If you're depressed, just take 10 minutes. Take 10 minutes to break down what you're depressed about and kind of put yourself in a position where you have to force gratitude in your mind and you have to find gratitude in whatever you're going through. If you don't do that, it's gonna be rough. It's really hot out, so my phone might overheat. Um, just in case I get disconnected. But I'm saying gratitude every day. Whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling like you're not good enough, I'm telling you, you just sit there, close your eyes, and meditate on everything you could be grateful for. From the people, from your health, the love, the position you're in, you have to fill yourself up with gratitude. It's the only way to operate from. Hello, how you doing? And another thing about gratitude is that it it allows you to be humble because you don't ever feel like you need anything. If you're grateful for everything you have and you feel full of greatness, you almost satisfy to fulfill a fulfilling feeling that you're yearning for and you're trying to like get through other things. But when you're just grateful, you realize, wow, like I feel fulfilled. And what happens is it clears out the mud and it allows you to see what you truly love. Because you'll question everything. You're like, do I really love this? Like, or was I just doing it out of an insecurity to try to compensate for something I wasn't? And that's why gratitude is so important, bro. Like, I've been homeless twice in my life. Once in my youth with my mom, which was the hardest because I didn't understand my psychology, my mental. I didn't understand what I was going through, and I didn't understand responsibility and things like that. And then the second time when I was older, 2023, when I just 20 or 22 or 23, sorry, not the year 2023, 22 or 23 years old, uh, I decided to just focus on the things I really wanted to do. And it came with a lot of sacrifice. And it put me in a position, because I had to leave people, and it put me in a position of not having much and not having many to lean on. So I ended up in sleeping in positions I wish I hadn't, but at the same time, I'm grateful for it because when you have nothing, you have to really dig deep to find joy. And once you have that revelation that you could find joy and yet have nothing, have none of the things you desire, then you realize that joy has always been in you, and all these things are excuses to feel it. And you actually don't need anything to feel joy. The only thing you need is you, and you need to just be able to let go. You have to let go. Um, yeah, you have to let go of expectations. Like you really just can't expect anything. You have to understand that anything is possible. Expect everything, but really have no expectations out of the things you do, the outcomes that they may or may not produce. Don't expect nothing from people. Just know that anything is possible. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of the most negative thing. Don't be scared of the most positive thing. You just gotta let go. And you gotta operate in your pureness for real. In your righteousness. If you always act righteous, like this isn't even like this is like religious doctrine, but not with the religion. You have to be righteous within yourself. And you have to feel like you're making the decisions that correlate with what you want to do and the fuck you want to focus on, not what other people are um, gonna think of it, or even how it pops. It doesn't matter if it gets no love. Like the excitement to create or to even try sometimes is the main purpose. Sometimes it propels you. Sometimes things come into your life that you think may turn into something more, but they end up not. But they were really there just to excite you, get you excited, get you working towards something. And that's the thing, you got to realize, like, I get it, life isn't always exciting, but it can be when you focus on what excites you. When you focus on what excites you, your life becomes exciting. And you can't blow these excitements out of like proportion. It's not about the biggest things that excite you. You know what I mean? Like literally, sometimes going for a walk truthfully excites me. Working out truthfully excites me. Making music truthfully excites me. But it only excites me when it excites me. And the more you tap in with that excitement, the more it excites you. But if you don't tap in with it and you just kind of ignore it, or you do it once and you disconnect from it because nothing happened, you're just completely not being grateful for the excitement that it did provide. So always act on your excitement and then let go. Let go of any outcome, let go of whatever. Just have fun and do it. It's truthfully not that serious. If you want to live a easier, more peaceful life, follow your excitement. Stop holding on to expectations. Go to war with yourself, you know what I mean? Like really get to the root of what you think you want. Because sometimes it's nothing but what we think that's holding us back. And sometimes it's what we think we want that's holding us back because we box ourselves in. You gotta really like recognize desire over want. And you can feel desire in your heart and soul, you know? Want kind of pulls you like anxiety, it kind of just makes you feel like you need. And when you feel that, that's a want. Now I understand having a desire so strong, like you'll die for it. But it's how you feel. It's like the interaction you have between what you're doing and the feeling state that you are matters. So if I feel maybe I do have a desire, but I'm starting to want it too much to the point where it's making me overthink, it's giving me anxiety, I'm stressing, I'm doubting myself. That's not a good feeling to operate from. But if you understand it's a desire, then you could just kind of let go. Just let go and let it be and let it flow. And you could operate in peace, you know? So it's just important how we feel when we interact with certain things. But, but definitely joy is definitely possible every day. Joy doesn't look like the cliche happiness, excitement, like super uppity positive. Joy is something that is just like a streamlined feeling that just carries you through every day. That never lets you sink below and make you feel less worthy of yourself, and that never lets you get too inflated to think that you're you're too arrogant or whatever. It doesn't inflate you. It keeps you in a beautiful place, you know, because real joy is constant peace, and constant peace comes from truthfully focusing on what excites you, letting go of the things that you think you want that aren't for you, disconnected from the people who really have never embraced who you really are or what you really do. Simplifying your life to the joys of your life, to the things that actually truly matter. Simplifying it so much that all that other bullshit just can't get in because you don't allow it because you're just so focused on the and that's the thing. There's only a few things that we need out of this life, man. But we're overcomplicating it because we've been sold. But truth be told, you didn't. You like they sold you on a lie. You know, your life doesn't have to be complicated. Life at all doesn't have to be complicated. Our thinking is the only thing that makes it complicated. And the only time our thinking is out of hand is when we don't have a grip on past trauma. We don't have a understanding of where our core beliefs are coming from. We have deep regret, maybe. Maybe we have pain that we just don't want to face. And those all are obviously going to cause chaos within you. And it's never going to give you the peace that you desire. Like a lot of people say, oh, I can't meditate. I can't even close my eyes and think for a second. Well, you got to think. Like, why is it so crowded? What are you running from? What are you not facing? I know that feeling. And I feel like now I'm at a point where I can meditate and I don't have a bunch of thoughts flying through me. I don't have a bunch of negative things flying through me. The only thing I have is peace and whatever I choose to create within my mind. And that's going to dictate how I feel. And from that feeling, I'm going to try to take action on whatever excites me next. And then I'm going to continue to do that and continue to try that. But you know what? My walk is over. So I'm going to end this one. I appreciate y'all.